ba 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 ba. I'm out of. I'm not even with the music. Hey guys, we're back with Everlasting Summer. It's been a while. It's been about a month for me, which it's nice to come back to it. So today we'll be doing one Pioneer story. I don't actually know how long it is. So should we expect it to be like 10 parts, 5 parts to 1 part? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, 30 parts because a whole route, you know, minus the skipping is 30 parts. And I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be like the other routes. This is going to be like a similar fashion to Miku, Yulia routes. Oh, I'm running. Oh, high fashion cutscene. It's not really a cutscene, but yeah, I've been trying doing different things on YouTube. Been doing some Minecraft stuff like I used to do. Going mainstream with it. Well, not the biggest fan of the game, but is it a bad game? No. Is it more popular than it should be? Yeah. So we're still running. This. Oh, did we? Oh. My world is empty, as empty as I am. I destroyed myself to become a whole world, a world of emptiness that destroyed. I think this is the Red Semyon, the pioneer. I believe that I had someone else's fate in my hands, the power to end the lives of others. But I was wandering in the darkness, vainly hiding from any beam of light, every one of which was the spawning empty shadows. Every shadow was a faceless reflection, a cloud of absolute darkness with a single goal, to consume me. I was hiding from them, merging with them. They were becoming me, and I was becoming them. And finally, it didn't matter which one of us is on that side of the mirror. Although in the case, it's not just a cliched phrase or a reflection of a crude loser. It is a fact. Even though this wasn't the case before, even though before the worlds were many, and my life could be called a life, because it all ended in a single moment. First was the bus. The no curse policy. That's been going strong in Umineko. Again, everywhere, and a crowd of those joyfully whooping pioneers around, the same as me. Then again, and again, like a vivid... What is it? What? I'm trying to... It's 9:44, you should be at school, kiddo. Base TM Revolution is based. He sent me a YouTube link, too. I'm not clicking that. Recording summer that lasts forever. You'll get what it means. Like a vivid kaleidoscope of faces, events, emotions, and feelings. But who cares anymore? If a man died, he will regret what he didn't have time for, what he didn't do, what he didn't say, rather than exactly how his life journey ended. But am I in one of those places where the souls go after death? Everything could have been different, too. It doesn't matter that the end is always one, and the same if the road can vary. It depends on my choice. It did before. So when did everything change? The different version of events, the lines of life, the people's fates who seem to intertwine several times over, resulting in something like a rope of doom which you can only hang yourself on. So when did it all change? The DLC left. Surely not in a single day, a single hour. If it's only so fast, I didn't even have time to notice. Um, um, yeah, my friend was questioning, hey, it's okay, I thought you were doing Ubi Neko now. And I was like, no. You see, I still have the DLC left. It cost me $20. The $50 DLC. The rays of summer sun shined into my head. Wait, hold on. The $50 DLC, which slightly changes some of the dialogue. A summer one. Well, who would have thought? What a surprise! But it was winter yesterday. Oh, I like this song. Or was it yesterday? There's a pack of cigarettes in a matchbox tucked away in the driver's glove box. My head spun from the deep breaths. Oh man, this is nostalgic. It's only really been a month since I saw this, but still. My head spun from the deep breaths I inhaled, and the nasty smell of menthol fettered my brain with a chill. Cosmos for export. They could, oh, we can't just say, well, I guess they can well make stuff for export then, unlike now. Nuclear reactors, rifles, cigarettes, and communism. Lots of communism in boxes, crates, containers, in the cargo hold of ships, in the freight section of planes, in the goods wagons of trains, and even in spaceships. We're going to space, baby! Ever more communisms. To the Pygmies of Africa, Incans of South America, Papians of New Guinea. Is that a place? Well, I guess we could drop a package for the penguins in Antarctica, too. Ah, I'm raving. Haha. Finishing this third cigarette, I stared at the gates and started to wait. I don't even need a clock. There's an unfailing internal chronometer working in my head. Now, just a little bit longer. Hey! One of the doors squeaked disgustingly and opened a bit, and from behind it peeked a girl in a pioneer uniform who looked around and noticed me. Walking closer, she sniffed the heavy, hot air and seemed to be a bit surprised, but immediately smiled and spoke. Ah, you must be the new... Go, yourself! What? I shouted, got up and went to the camp, ignoring her. Wow, I mean... That was hilarious once. Then it was fun. Now it's just a habit. A foolish but a obsessive habit. Like putting different things in different pockets. Wait. Go yourself. I don't get why he said go yourself. Like, I forget what her dialogue was. Was it like, would you like to come with me? Or... I forget what it was. That's the only other thing that I can think of that would make sense. A foolish but obsessive habit, like putting different things in different pockets. I, for example, can't carry a phone in my right pocket. Oh, hey, I do that too! I always carry my phone in my, I carry it in my right pocket. And if I happen to be carrying something else, I always put it in my left. I don't know why. It's the same deal. Insulting a girl in the morning is a good start to the day. That's what I always say, guys, right? I met another pioneer girl on the way. To be more precise, she's tried to hit me on the back, but I jumped away in time and cleared her in a way. That's going to make the poor girl suddenly come up and with more urgent things to do. The camp leader's hut was drowning in a storm of lilacs. Can I just drown already? Hey, oh god, the loud slam of the door distracted the occupant from reading some book. Now I never really wondered what the camp leader reads. Without undressing, I hopped under the bed and threw my feet in their winter boots on the backboard. What do you think you're doing? And for the matter, who are you? Oh, Camp leader asked, genuinely resentful. Shut your mouth, woman, I said lazily. I was right, I am Red Pioneer. That's kind of obvious with the red bold go yourself. She was petrified, unable to say a word. It's always like this, every time. Better yet, tell me, why have you still not found yourself a man? How old are you, 25, late 20s? Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's more of what I guessed, but some of the dialogue made me think she was like 30s, 40s. You should understand the way the world works at this age. For a moment, a heavy silence hung in the room. You don't know? Then I'll tell you. Who would want someone like you? Wow, that's mean. I mean, just because she didn't get her out. The camp leader's house resounded with a loud laugh, or even something like a horse neigh, while a familiar melody rang outside. Oh, the song? A couple times I tried to find out what the subway music was coming from, so instead of its speakers would play something more or less cheery throughout the camp. I don't know. Looks like this angelic singing needs neither a player nor wires or electricity. I can't really say that because with the context, you know. For example, right now I want to be against the whole camp hearing me laugh, ha, laugh. But at whom? Not at myself, no. I'm just laughing because laughter is a wonderful defense mechanism and a way to allay the boredom. How much does a minute of laughter give you? 5 minutes of life? Well, it's of no use to me. I'm a de facto immortal. I just need a notarial certification. How dare you talk this way to your elder? Hola, dear. Change the track already. Well, honestly, I'm sick of listening to the same thing time and time again. Let's try it this way. Hello, how are you doing? See, it's not that difficult. Okay, your turn now. What? Not what? It's hello, how are you doing? Come on, say it now. I'll reply, thanks, bad as always. Maybe I'll even add, thanks to your prayers. Haha. Get out of here, I'll call the police. Oh, with the Pigeon Express, the phone isn't working. Yes, but the Pigeon Express, he says. The camp leader faltered. Although, I reached in... What's with my frame? What? Hold on. I have hard drive space, right? My hard drive's free now? Yeah, I have hard drive. But I don't know what happened there. I reached in my pocket, the left one, took out my mobile and threw it to her. Here, try it. The camp leader caught the phone and jumped around several times in her hand and almost fell to the floor. What is this? A phone. Gave a short answer and closed my eyes. The thing, ting-a-ling-a-ling, the telephone began to ring. Are you sick in the head? Maybe a little. The camp leader seemed to finally started to come to his senses. What about you? I don't know what's happening here. I've recently filmed Groundhog Day. You haven't. Well, anyways, in the library of yours, I had some books on psychiatry. I would have been able to answer the question about my psychiatric condition with more certainty. That's why for now, I'm only ready to tell you as an amateur. Yes, Olga dear, I'm sick. And again, the loud, devilish laugh. The camp leader was stunned and released the phone from her hands. It fell on the edge of the bed and bounced towards me. I picked up the cell at once and put it in my pocket. But not in love with you. I added, opening one eye. Hey, Lena! Hey, she has a knife! Be careful! Someone shyly locked on the door, and then it opened and a pioneer girl appeared on the doorstep. Oh! No curse policy, guys. I theatrically jumped off the bed. Where's the chopper? Forgotten at home? The girl looked at the camp leader in confusion. She stepped inside and sank heavily onto the opposite bed. Actually, I knew that the camp leader isn't afraid of me. The fear is simply not included in your program. She can be resentful. Yeah, as much as you want. Imitate fight. Most assuredly. But a couple of minutes will pass and she'll withdraw, leaving me be. Camp leader, my foot. If I were in her shoes, this must be a bad time. The girl shyly prattled, casting her eyes down and preparing to leave. Why? Don't be shy! I exclaimed hospitality, gesturing to a place near me. Sit down now, make yourself at home. Sit down, I said. I barked. Now this girl can certainly display genuine fright, fear, and even terror. She slowly approached me and sat on the bed, clean to the backward. So, got anything nice to tell me? Oh. I understand what it's like to be Red Subyan now. The same as any other kid, was taught by my parents in childhood that I shouldn't open doors to strangers. And also that I would be better off not going who knows where when they called my who knows who. But that was in childhood. Now literally everything depends on whether or not I trust a stranger. Seems like my whole life has gone by already and the time to get old mentally if not physically. I forgot what winter is, snow cold, the evening darkness, a wind that chills to the bone, an eternal muddy slush. Same goes for the city, not stopping for a minute, always running somewhere and fumigating the dirty sky and the people with its lines of rotten chimneys and car exhausts. It stayed in the distant past, like the faded pages of an old photo album which has been thrown in the storeroom as unnecessary. Wow, I say big words. Hey, look, it's me! Hey, say hey! The voice of a girl sitting nearby distracted me from these thoughts. Wow, who could this be? Is it heroine or heroine? Which one is the drug? Which one is female hero? The voice of the girl sitting nearby distracted me from these thoughts. You hung up again? Still thinking about that? About what? She meant no offense, and I asked again just for the sake of it. I already knew the answer. We're sitting on the library's roofs, our legs dangling over the edge. Sunny leaned back a bit. Oh, I thought this was a bench. Oh, I thought this was a bench. Oh, I didn't. Sunny leaned back a bit, her hair beautifully fluttering in the wind. The bright sun was shining into her eyes, making us squint. It wasn't blinding, more like velvety warm, and seemed to envelop your whole body in the pleasant heat of the sunny day. No. Wait, Samyeon? It's me! I don't know, I guess. Lately, I can't say what I'm thinking about. Just a mush of thoughts in my head. I fell silent for a moment and looked at Xenia. I don't know if it's going to be explained, but now, am I actually Samyeon, like the Samyeon I knew? Or am I Red Pioneer style, just named Samyeon? She looked like she was uninterested not only in our conversation, but in everything happening around her in general. As if this girl was okay with everything. The summer, the sun, pleasant wind, our youth. As if it was enough for her to be happy and the rest are just foolish trivialities. In short, you get what I'm saying. Why do you even ask? Because a human is a social creature, and it's supposed to communicate with others like it. She grinned almost unnoticeably. Yeah, right, look who's talking. Wait here, I'll go get the reward for the most communicative pioneer of the year 1980 whatever. What about me? I, unlike some people, have quite specific responsibilities in this game. I'm a respected member of our collective, irreplaceable, even in the sensing contrast to you. Haha. Sunny just owned him. Sunny's eyes sparked as she grinned mockingly. Responsibilities, yeah, sure. I covered my eyes with a palm and leaned back. Seriously, can you hear yourself? Responsibilities, collective. Hey. Sunny said sternly, poked my belly. Oh. I moaned mostly theatrically and cast a wrathful glance in her direction. What if I fell down and hurt myself, huh? That would be highly regrettable. This isn't even the place to get life insurance here. What? No life insurance? Man, you better get off that roof. Yeah, and there'd be no one to pay the reimbursement to afterwards. Well, no one is. I rubbed the back of my head, smiled dumbly, and said, "What about you?" Me. Then I thought for a second. Well, maybe. I don't think the canteen accepts dollars, euro, credit cards, or at the very least, Russian rubles. But there's probably no currency exchange here either. And even if there was, who knows how the exchange rate is doing. I don't want to suffer from inflation, you know. Demand they pay you in gold. She threw herself on me, trying to either tickle me, squeeze me, beat me down, or all of the... Wait, so Zen... What's going on? Oh, it's good. Oh, so it's gonna be like an total two separate stories at once? I think that's what it's doing. Not necessarily two separate stories, but like the same story, not chronologically. Leaving the Camp Leader's house, I was chuckling. I probably shouldn't have expected anything from the conversation with this pioneer girl. And I didn't. Why would I? It's all been known for a long time now. I'd be able to play this piece on my own, like a miserable one-man show. What an irony. A play with one actor in a theater with one spectator. Wait, hold on, did my headset die? Nope, okay. I am not hearing any music, so I just want to make sure. Theater with one spectator, in a city with one student, is in a universe with one living being. Wait, what's that red thing right there? I never noticed that. Is that a fire extinguisher? It kind of looks like a trapdoor or something at first, or no, wait, is that like a horn? Like, I can't tell. I never noticed that. Or living in you guys see my cursor right here. Or living in quotation marks, or maybe living in italics. What kind of arbitrary would you prefer? With scroll work or without? With capitals or without? What font would you like? Should the paper be glossy or matte? Bah, again. Alright, down the road is a skipping jolly little girl. Should I maybe start it with her this time around? I remember there being splendid meat hooks in the can. Oh, come on, or shouldn't I? And who are you? She blurted out, coming up to me. I'm the terror that flaps in the night. Boo. I demonstratively spread my arms and loomed over her. That's not scary at all. Not scary? Well, that'll do for now. I grinned and went forward. Hey! Her shout followed me. Wait. The girl caught me and grabbed my hand. Don't touch me. Oh, I cried with disgust and forcefully jerked my hand so the young pioneer fell on the ground and flew off the road and fell into the bushes. Ouch, that hurts! She started to cry. Strange. Now this is really strange. I don't think something like this has ever happened before. Of course, this day has repeated itself so many times already that it's impossible to count. So is this after the Yulia end or before? The point is really not the girl flying into the bushes. It's that there shouldn't be anything new. Even such an insignificant, as one may think, occurrence may in the end turn out to be more important than all of the previous times. Than the first time. I don't know why, I just felt that it's simply been too long since anything new happened. Of course, this world isn't comparable to a monotone mechanism that does its work soullessly, but all the variations of the script are familiar to me. When I say all, I mean all! Bold! You know, not italics, I mean bold! A couple of minutes ago, into the camp leader's house, could have been not that shy pioneer, but the girl who met me at a camp gate. And I would be ready. Or the arrogant pioneer girl who greets strangers with a thump on the back, and I would be ready. Or even this little crybaby, and I would still be ready. But now, at this very moment, something's happening that I'm not ready for. And above all, I'm not ready for the surprises! The girl continued to cry, looking at me with the eyes full of anger and resentment. You! It's all your fault. Come now, what are you crying for? Walked up to her hesitatingly and reached out my hand. For a second, the girl made a puzzled face and grabbed me, got to her feet with a jerk. Felt ashamed, did you? That's the point. You can't bully the little ones. Ashamed? I repeated, my thought far from here. Why? Because of you? Why would I be? Oh, you should. She frowned and ran towards the camp leader's house. To complain, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. For the first time in a long, long time, something like this had happened. Just a couple of minutes ago, I would say with certainty what each of the pioneers is occupied with at this particular moment. And what now? Bah! At dinner, the camp leader approached me. That turned out awkward. She began as she gathered her thoughts. Your parents called me and... Wait, parents? Could have behaved more properly. At least introduce yourself for a start, she said as her expression changed. But that's nothing. We'll make a model pioneer out of you. Before I would have turned in detail that both the pioneers and the modeling, but right now I had no desire to talk, neither with her nor with anyone else. Alright then, for a start, you should meet your comrades. Oh hey Miku! Zenya! The camp leader waved her hand, inviting someone to the table, and two girls approached us. Well, enjoy your meal. I have more things to do. She said instantly and left the pioneers alone with me. Hey, you're new. Do you like music or music club? It's only me right now, and there'll be two of us. It'll be fun, don't you think? I didn't look at her and continued to eat intently. Leave him alone. Don't you see he's kind of a lame brain? If this first girl was a bit dumb, the second one I would compare to a grumpy cat from the internet. Oh, it's like that funny meme. Meme. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it here. I've skipped the time. It's over 20 minutes, so that's good. So, guys, this is fun. I'm having fun. So, see you guys later, and bye.